You do know this the youngest you're gonna be for the rest of your life, right? From this moment right here, you don't get no younger. I don't get no younger. This probably the best looking, most able-bodied, most energetic I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. What better time than now to put it all on the line? I always want to make videos like this on a consistent basis. But you know why I haven't? Because this shit feels awkward as fuck. It's weird, it's different, it's new. I ain't never did nothing like this before. I don't know anybody who's ever done anything like this before. It's different. Everybody around me done live, I guess, what you can call the average life. If you could call it that. And so with that being said, I know the results that gets me. I see it on a day-to-day basis. And knowing what's going to happen is comfortable. Doing anything outside of that where you don't know what the results is going to be is uncomfortable. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And you get this weird, awkward feeling. We all get it. Every time we doing something new, something different. And I'm super self-conscious, so I feel it times like 10. But you know what I realized? I'm not just going to wake up one morning and be like, oh my God, I'm not self-conscious anymore. I am delivered. It's not going to happen like that. So with that being said, I've made the decision to start acting in spite of this weird, awkward feeling I be getting every time I'm doing something new. Hence me standing outside by myself, talking on my camera phone, which just so happens to be on a selfie stick. Awkward. But I've decided not to let that awkward feeling stop me from living out my dreams. Because you know, all it is your brain doing its job, which is to protect you. That's your brain's only job, to protect you. The only problem with that is it can only act off of past events, what it already knows. So whenever you're doing something new, it can't protect you from that. And it does the best thing that it can do, which is setting off your nervous system. That's that awkward feeling you be feeling, that weird, uncomfortable feeling. That's what it is. Your nervous system is just on alert. That's what your brain has to do to protect you. But you gotta practice acting in spite of, I gotta practice acting in spite of that feeling. To let my brain know, we good out here. Ain't doing nothing but chasing dreams, you know. Nothing too big, just trying to change my life. You feel me? So you gotta act in spite of that. Practice it. Keep doing it over and over again until your brain understands. Because you know your brain, despite the reputation it has, is not as smart as you may think. Matter of fact, it might be too smart. And that's not always conducive in trying to change your life. Because whenever you change your life, you gotta do something new. You gotta do something different. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So you gotta change. You gotta change up something. You gotta do something new. And every time you do that, you're gonna get that awkward, uncomfortable feeling. Your brain is just trying to protect you. But you gotta let yourself and your brain know life ain't safe. Ain't nothing safe about life. You know life is so dangerous, don't nobody make it out alive? That's dangerous. So doing something new ain't no worse than doing the same thing over and over again. It only gets better from there. It can only get better. So act in spite of that awkward feeling. Live your dreams in spite of that feeling that's telling you, oh, this might not be right. This might not, as long as it's something that you love to do, you in alignment with your light. And you can't lose in that nature. You can't. So with that being said, man, practice, practice, practice. Every time you get that awkward feeling, make a move. Make a move. Every time you get that weird, different feeling, make that your motivation to make a move. Every time you feel that, make that your motivation. Make your move. You know, there's people out here living lives that they don't want to live off the strength of what somebody else may think. That's crazy, but it's true. And I know, you that special person, special guy, special girl that really just don't care what nobody think about you. And that's what's up, more power to you. I ain't knocking it at all. But I'm not that guy, I gotta be honest. I'm super self-conscious, and I got work to do. And with that being said, what better time than now to put it all on the line? Because I don't get no younger from here. This is the youngest I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. Love and light to you. Hey, cuz. Hey, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out some of my other videos, and we gonna hold the world for ransom. One love.